I'm going to be reviewing what I said in my old market update from about 2 or 3 weeks ago and how things have changed, etc. So, if you guys watched my last video, you know that I was talking about a pattern that looked like this. You said that we'd see a move up to cover this vector candle, and we would reject off either one of these moving averages. So let's see how that played out. Now, as you can see, this was almost entirely accurate. What we said was we had something along the lines of this M-shaped formation. I do apologize for the, see, that looks very similar. That is more or less what we saw there. We rejected off this 1 hour 50 moving average. We came down, we saw a bit of a move back up, and look where we went. We headed even lower. Although it took a while, if you wanted to draw this exactly, it did take a while, but we got there. We liquidity grabbed here, we took the vector candle here, and then we saw an impulsive move up. But as far as I'm concerned, as a day trader, that's a really nice short position taken up here. I was actually gone short down here, however I stopped out, very small stop out, and re-entered here, and we took profits down here. However, things have changed. I've now changed my bias after seeing these wicks to the downside, is particularly this wick and order block created from it. Now, what do I think is happening? Well, if you guys have been in any of the Discord servers I run, or in the Telegram group, anything like that, you will know that I've been mostly positioning long. We were in long from about here. We took profits up here, and then we actually entered short right there, and we closed our short in and around here, and now we're looking for long. But where do I think we're moving overall? Well, let's flick open the chart and do some analysis here. So I just need to remove that. Right, so we're going to disable all indicators for now. Just look at this. Now, immediately what strikes me, things I've been charting off at the moment, this area here and here. Now why? Because here contains a lot of liquidity, a lot of fair value gaps and imbalances. Same goes here, a lot of liquidity, a huge FEG gap that has actually never been touched, almost rejected every time, and a vector candle. However, you have to remember, all these upside vector candles are not getting touched, but these downside ones have been getting touched all the way up, obviously, if we're creating new highs locally, here, stuff like this. So, whereas these ones are not being touched. So what am I looking for here? I think, especially these 3 wicks to the downside, I think we've created a bottom, possibly a local bottom, to now explore 31k, and we will be tapping into this vector candle and liquidity. Now if we turn on our chart, our trader's reality chart, you will see this has been outlined here. Huge area that should be tapped into at one point or another. You know what, this actually, it just popped into my head now. This here, see these 3, I know we're comparing a 4 hour to a daily, but if you don't believe me, doesn't it look a lot like this middle candle here? You know, it's the same idea, 3 taps low and up, except just on a much smaller time frame. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we're definitely exploring 31k next week. We're sat nicely on this daily moving average. We're sitting nicely above it on the 4 hour as well, as you can see here on the, sorry, I made a mistake earlier. This is the white is the 200, this is the 50. We're sitting nice in between on the 50, but slightly below the 200, but I think we're fine. You know, we may come back into around 29, although I'm positioned long here. with a stop loss at down here. You know, if worse comes to worse, maybe I'm wrong, I'd love to get another long in here, but I'm very confident, especially the way that daily looks. I'm very confident we see a move into here. So what I'll be looking for next week, something along these lines. Very simple. I think next week is the week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just gonna leave it at that, and I hope you're enjoying the trades.